Hello, hello, hello. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and I want to welcome you to some heart talk on this lovely, lovely Tuesday afternoon. This is the day after my birthday. I know it's some bright sunshine in the room, but I wanted to get on because I had an epiphany that I wanted to share with you today. So I want to remind you not to move the finish line. So one thing I notice in my own life is every time I set a goal for myself and reach that goal, I always thought that when I reached that goal, it was going to fill some void, right? Have you ever had an experience like that? I thought that, once I got, once I got married, I thought that getting married would relieve the void of feeling inadequate and rejection and abandonment of not growing up with my father, right? When I bought a house, I thought that buying a house would make me feel successful. I thought that it would make me feel like I have made right a lot of my wrongs or the mistakes that I found myself making prior to buying a home. When I moved myself up the corporate ladder in my career, when I found myself getting promotions or raises, I thought, well, if I made more money or if I get this particular position, then life will be better. And what I realized is that's what we do pretty much throughout the course of our lives. We keep moving the finish line. Every time we say, oh, if I could just get this, I'll be happy. Oh, if I could just get that, I'll be happy. And the truth of the matter is, happiness has to start from within. It's an internal thing. It is you. First of all, happiness is based on happenings. You shouldn't be focused on happiness. You should be focused on joy, because joy is something that you can have whether it's raining or it's sunshine. Joy is something that you can have when you can laugh when you're in the worst time of your life. You can still find a way to laugh or joke or enjoy the beauty of the world around you. And so what I wanted to get on and talk about today is that a lot of times we tell ourselves, well, I can't achieve this because I don't have that. I can't achieve this goal because I don't have enough money, or I don't know how to do a certain skill or a certain task, or I don't know people in this place. I'm not connected in this particular area. We come up with so many reasons why we can't do the things that God has called us to do. And I just wanted to remind you today to stop it. Stop moving the finish line. Stop convincing yourself that you're not good enough. It's time for you to take that same effort to convince yourself of how wonderful you truly are. What good do you get out of not believing in yourself? What good do you get out of tearing down your own dreams? Nothing. You get nothing good out of that. But I realized today, like, I'm on my way to, I am a business instructor for a community business class. So I'm the instructor for a community business class. It's a class that teaches local entrepreneurs and business owners how to start their businesses or grow their businesses. I've been doing this now for about this is my fifth semester. So I'm on the way there, and I was sitting down thinking about how there was a time in my life when I was dreaming of being able to do something like this, right? I'm a realtor. I got a property under contract. It will be selling sometime next week, right? I got some other things going on, right? But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because those things are very good things. But if I can't appreciate myself and my work and what I'm doing, then it doesn't matter how good those things are. I will miss out on it. I will never get to enjoy it. I will never get to experience the true pure goodness of the work that I'm doing, because I'm not good within. I'm not good with myself. See, a lot of times I feel like you have had a lot of the things that you prayed for, but when you got what you prayed for, it didn't feel like you thought it was going to feel. It didn't look like you thought it was going to look. I remember when I was laying on the beach in Jamaica with my best friend, and I looked at her and I was like, wow, I remember when we used to dream about living like this. I remember when we used to dream about being able to take these types of trips. Now, we on the second time. And I said, what's amazing? When we were dreaming about this, we thought, oh, once I can do something like this, I have arrived. My life is perfect. Once I can start taking these types of trips, oh, my life is perfect. But then when you taking these trips and you got these things going on and you realize life is still lifing. Life still got the drama. I still got issues. I still have questions. I still haven't figured everything out. But I'm still laying on this beach in Jamaica, seeing some of my dreams come true, getting to experience some of the things that I've been dreaming about. So what am I saying? Stop moving the finish line. Because you can keep achieving things. You can keep checking things off the list of what it is that you want to do. But until you work on your heart, until you heal your heart, until you start really doing that heart work, then what's going to happen is you're going to keep moving the finish line. Well, when I get a house, then I'll be happy. Oh, well, I got that house. That house not big enough. That house is old. When I get a new house, then I'll be happy. Oh, now you got the new house. Oh, well, let me get a new car. Then I'll be happy. Okay, now you got the new car. Oh, no, my husband is no good. Or my wife is no good. So once I can get a happy relationship, then I'll be okay. Oh no, now you got a good relationship or you reconcile. Oh, now I need a degree. Oh, I need to make more money. Oh, this is okay. But if I could just make more money, then it'll be better. You see what I mean? You keep moving the finish line. It's time to leave the finish line where it is and learn to be grateful. Learn to appreciate each and every step that you take. Remember, the tortoise beat the hare. Slow and steady is going to cause you to win the race. Life is not a sprint. Yes, there are times in life when you have to do a sprint, but life is not a sprint. And that is something that we need to remember. That is something that we need to keep in mind. That is something that we need to keep before us. And we're always going to have areas of our lives that we need to improve. You're never going to have everything completely perfect and where it needs to be. I read a quote from somebody that says, you can have it all. You just can't have it all at one time. And I so agree with that. And so I wanted to get on today because I feel like those of us that are in the Heart Tribe, like we doing life together. And I just wanted to encourage you that you are good, that great things are coming from you, that your dreams are coming true. Everything you want wants you. The Bible says, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. Everything that you want wants you, but you got to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to make the sacrifices that are required to get to the places that you need to be. You got to be willing to swallow your pride. You got to be willing to tell yourself the truth. You got to be willing to tell other people the truth. And not until you're willing to do that will you really start to see a change or a true transformation in your life. Because we need what you have to give. But as long as you keep moving the finish line, you will never bring to production, to fruition, the ideas, the thoughts, the creations, the inventions, the books, the courses, the events, the retreats, the whatever it is that God has put on your heart. As long as you keep moving the finish line, you'll keep giving yourself excuses for not getting done what you need to get done. You'll keep giving yourself excuses for not being the person that God has called you to be. You'll keep giving yourself excuses to stay stuck where you are. It's time to do something different. It's time to shift. It's time for you to tell yourself the truth. And the truth is, you're amazing. You're wonderful. But you got to get to the bottom of the reason why you don't believe that. And I know you'll give me pushback and say, oh, I know I'm amazing. I know I know I can do whatever. So why you not doing it? If you know so well, my question to you is, why aren't you doing it? So that's what I wanted to get on today and remind you of, to stop moving the finish line. You are good enough. Your dreams and goals matter. But you don't have to have the big, grand, whole scheme of the goal. Maybe what you do is you start with one brick. A journey is began with the first thought of doing the journey. A lot of people say a journey is began when you take the first step. I disagree with that. I believe you begin a journey when you make up in your mind that that's the trip I'm getting ready to take. And your belief is powerful. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about the world around you, has everything to do with your success or the lack thereof. Another thing I want us to understand too is your relationship with your parents and or caregivers, or the lack thereof, has a lot to do with where you are in your life right now. So I want you to start looking at some of the struggles and the challenges you are having with embracing your success. And I want you to think about, how far back do you remember feeling this way, thinking this way, experiencing life from this particular perspective. Because what I can promise you is that a lot of what you're struggling with ain't even just your mess. It's mess that was passed down to you. And you got to have enough courage to let it go and be able to take on your own new, refreshed ideas and let go of the old ideas and belief systems that were passed down to you. Because just because somebody loved you does not mean that they gave you the best perspective, that they gave you the best experience in life. And though it was your experience, you have to do the work that's required to rewrite your story. You have to do the work that's required to change the trajectory of the path that you are on. No matter what happened before, you have the power to change what's going to happen from now on. But you just got to be willing to do it. You just got to be willing to put in the work. And most of all, you just got to be willing to tell yourself the truth so you can be set free. Because the truth, yes, it does hurt, but it also sets us free. So that's all I got for us today. I hope that this encourages you. Remember, we have an upcoming Heart Equity Exchange November 23rd in Charleston, South Carolina. We also have another one December 21st in Charleston, South Carolina. And I would love to have you come out so that we can grow heart equity together and exchange authentic wealth. What is heart equity? Personal, relational, financial wealth that is built through authentic and built and grown through authentic living. So I just want to encourage you to continue to grow heart equity with us. I just want to encourage you to continue to see the best in yourself, to love yourself, to encourage yourself, to uplift yourself. Because the better you think about yourself, the kinder you are to yourself, the better your life will be. And this is the check out my link tree if you need resources on how to live your life better. If you need resources in how do I grow heart equity, I have books, audio books, ebooks, paperback books that can help you be able to navigate through as you start to grow heart equity in your life. Help you navigate through your relationships. Help you navigate through your professional life. Because I truly believe that when you heal your heart, you transform your life. It's time for us to heal our hearts, y'all. And let's grow this heart equity. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach. I love y'all. Signing out. Until next time, be blessed.